How's everybody doing this fine Tuesday afternoon? This could be more of a non-scripted video. You know, no script in the background. Just gonna be me kind of venting about Cyberpunk, how the experience has been for me, what I like, what I don't like, how the technical shit's been, you know, how all that works. So sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get a drink, throw me on in the background while you're cleaning, working, etc. The Cyberpunk debacle, I'm sure you guys are no stranger to it if you keep up with gaming news. If you keep up with anything that's happening in gaming, you've probably seen that Cyberpunk 2077 released in a very shitty state on anything other than PC. Even if you have a Series X, or not a Series X, excuse me, an Xbox One X, fuck you, Xbox and your stupid naming. If you have an Xbox One X, an Xbox One, an Xbox One S, PS4, PS4 Slim, a PS4 Fat, or PS4 Pro, you know, you're not sitting pretty with any kind of experience when it comes to Cyberpunk. We waited 8 years for this game, and I don't know what they were working on during 8 years. That fucking beats me, because it sure as hell couldn't have been this game. This game did not launch in any kind of state to be more than... Fuck, it's an early access beta. It's an early access, it's an alpha. You're paying price of admission to experience the game before it's ready. You know how I know that? Because CD Projekt Red released a statement that said, hey, we're sorry, we should have shown you what was on the consoles, but we got big patches coming. The second big patch that's gonna fix everything will be out in February. So, just like Black Ops Cold War, this game released for $60 fucking and it was not ready. The difference is that there's a good game underneath all of this fuck up. Black Ops Cold War is not a good game, but it's a conversation for another day. I've already put that out, so you can go watch that review on there if you're interested in my thoughts. If not, don't fucking worry about it. The idea that this game released in the state that it did it's frustrating. It's frustrating to say the least, because somebody like CD Projekt Red that we hold on a pedestal, and we put 8 million pre-orders in their hands and gave them our money beforehand, despite numerous delays, despite not knowing when it's come. The game's coming when it's ready. They fucking lied about that, didn't they? This game was not ready at all to be released, at all. Unless you have a really nice high-end rig. Buddy of mine, he's got a really good, really decent PC. You know, it's decently high-end. It's still barely scratching 70 frames. And I know what you're saying, 70 frames? I play on console and I'm barely fucking scratching 15 on a good day. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I play on a PS4 Pro. That's the gameplay you're seeing, because like many of you, I couldn't get a PS5. Thanks, scalpers, appreciate you. If you fucking scalp, you're a piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. You know, Sony decided that about 3 people in the entire world were going to want a PlayStation 5, so that's all they made. But he's got a pretty decent high-end PC, and he's barely scratching fucking 70 frames. You know, it's disappointing to say the least. It's somebody like CD Projekt Red who you think's going to do no wrong, and then they turn around and they lie. I mean, there's no two ways about it. They lie. Even the gameplay you can see in the background now, when I reload this fucking pistol, there's no magazine going into it. He's just grabbing air and slapping fucking air full of nothing in there. You know, it's disappointing to say the least. We took somebody like CD Projekt Red, who we hold on a pedestal, and we trusted him with 8 million pre-orders, and they go and they don't let you review a console copy, and they don't let you show any footage of the game. It's all B-roll. It's all trailer footage. Now that to me right there is already an admission of guilt. We knew what we had on console, and we did not want to show it. We did not want to show it because we knew that if we showed the fucked up mess that we had on console, people would cancel their pre-orders. And so instead of being the good consumer move and saying, hey guys, listen, the console version is fucked up. It's fucked up. It's not running good on console. We understand that if you want to cancel your pre-order, cancel your pre-order. That's fine. Here's some footage of it. It's not running great. Patches will get us there. We're still going to work on it after it comes out. If you buy in now, you just know that you're buying into an early access of sorts. They didn't do that. Instead, they didn't show us the console version, and they let us all fucking eat it up, knowing that they can apologize afterwards. And we'd be like, yes, DJ Power, thank you, we love you, we love the smell of your fart. We'll just go ahead and eat this up. You could do no wrong. Stop getting upset. And I know a big fucking argument is that, oh, it's 7-year-old hardware. What'd you expect? You expect it to run like a dream? You know, I expected it to run more than fucking 10 frames a second. I expected it to actually work. I expected to pay $60 for a game that was gonna fucking work. And I know that's such a weird request in 2020. And in gaming nowadays, as you expect. Fuck, Cold War, you paid $60 for a game that has no content. Until Season 1. The real launch of the game. But that's the thing, is we held CD Projekt Red at such a higher standard. They've been so pro-consumer. And it bit us in the ass. It shows that how far the mighty can fall, how far that no one's incorruptible, no one's infallible, nobody's above money, right? Nobody's above fucking over the consumer for a bottom dollar. Which is weird, because they said if you want a refund, get a refund. That's not usually something that anybody would say. Say for Battlefield 5, you don't like it, don't buy it thing, right? But they said, I don't understand that now, if they're saying if you want a refund, get a refund, why they didn't say, hey guys, it's not running great. Cancel your pre-order if you want. If not, stick with us. We'll get it finished. We'll get it done. Trust us. No, instead they said, you know what? These fucking idiots will eat everything up that we put out because we're gods in their eyes. And then they slapped Keanu Reeves in the game and was like, look, it's John Wick. You love him. You love Keanu Reeves. You'll buy the game anyways. And guys, there's a really good game underneath all these fuck-ups and bugs and crashes. I've had so many fucking crashes. But the game underneath is really good. I'm really enjoying it. It is some disappointing parts. It's less of an RPG, more of a like a focused shooter, right? More of a like a story shooter, I'd say, with some free roam elements and some choices that are lackluster, not really substantial, but there, you know. I'm loving, because I keep coming back to the game. I keep coming back to the game despite the crashes. Every time it crashes, I'll fucking boot it right back up. Every time. That doesn't excuse it. It's just there's a good game under here. And if it had launched without any bugs in a stable condition, playing decent, or, you know, playing well on consoles, it would have been, there'd be no outrage. It would have been, hey, there's a few lackluster mechanics, a few lackluster choices, a few illusion of choice in here, but for the most part, it's a really good game, and the DLC is going to be great. You know, it's a really decent game. It's a really good game. I just wish that they wouldn't have lied to us. I wish that and it's not okay, because imagine if somebody like EA or Activision had done this, had they lied to us and not given us a console code, and not given us this. Listen, say what you want about Black Ops Cold War, because I hate the fucking game. I'm not a big fan of it, but at least it launched in a playable state, right? I had probably 1 or 2 crashes on Black Ops Cold War, if that. Now there's a lack of content there, and it's not a fundamentally good game underneath the surface, but that's different here. You know, it's different. This is a really decent game. I'm loving everything that's happening. I'm loving the choices. The voice acting is on point. The voice acting is, oh my god, it's fantastic, guys. It's fantastic. Listen to me, if you haven't bought the game yet, which I'm sure you have, it's Cyberpunk. We waited 8 years for this fucking game. We all gave our pre-orders to them. I'd say wait. Avoid spoilers and just wait till probably February of next year when it's done. Don't waste your fucking money. It'll probably be on sale by then, and you'll have a better game to play. You'll have a better experience. You won't get crashes every time your guy fucking tries to jump. You know, it's janky. The game's janky as fuck. But that's it, guys. I won't take up much more of your time. Listen, I appreciate you if you stuck around this far and listened to me talk. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Have a great fucking day. Stay sexy. Bye.